Alright, for some reason I just wanted to show everyone a little about radar and how to use GRLevel 2 this is. Alright, I'm using this radar in Bismarck, North Dakota right now because you can see the heavy storms in the area. And what I'm going to do is teach you a little bit about what do all these colors mean. And we also have many other colors to look at here. And the two I'm going to show you is base reflectivity and base velocity, the most useful tools that a radar can provide. Alright, first we're going to show base reflectivity. Over here you see DBZ, and the darker the color, that means it's raining. When you get darker colors, it's raining harder. So you can see here these green colors and blue colors are lighter rain, and this red color is very heavy rain. And as we move to the north of this area, you can see extremely heavy rain in the purples. We don't see this very often. And we have this little button right here that we can click, and we can take off all the smoothing effects, and we get exactly what the radar sees. And right here, this purple area, that's a tornado warning. And what I'm going to do now is show you what base velocity is for. Base velocity is for detecting tornadoes, basically. It shows you the winds inside of a storm. And right here, the red colors, you can see on this side, mean positive, and the green colors mean negative. What this means is red is positive wind blowing toward the radar, and green is negative wind blowing away from the radar. And when you have a tornado, you know they rotate, so we have this red on this green, and that prompts this tornado warning. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that there's a tornado on the ground. Since this is at a tilt of 0.467 degrees, that means the radar is shooting out a beam at 0.467 degrees. You can actually figure out how high the beam actually was when it went through the storm by using triangulation methods. Or I think even GRLevel 2 shows you somewhere, but I'm not sure about that. And this tornado warning also prompted, I don't really see that one there, but you can see the separation line right here. This is where the storm is blowing past the radar. And that is not tornadoes. When you see it like this right here, this is not on the separation line, and there's reds on greens, especially brighter colors like we see here next to each other that indicates a tornado. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some tornado warning going on up here somewhere sometime soon. And the ones in the red mean severe thunderstorm warning. That just means that there is the possibility of hail. Also, this little icon right here means that there's hail. We also have another beautiful product called Posh, and that shows you where hail is. And also down here, if you look when I hover over this, it shows you the percent chance that there is hail falling in that area. Alright, and we got another product here, vertically integrated liquids. This is stuff flying through the storm. The more of this we see, the more chance that there is hail within the storm. As you can see, I'm sure down here if I can get there. Yes, with this hailstorm right here we see some yellows. And we can also take the smoothing off of that and re-smooth it, whatever you want to do. We also have another product called Echo Tops, currently not working with this radar because it's on, so I'm not going to show that. And this is my favorite product. Everybody always uses this first before any other product to base reflectivity. And we got these different angles that the radar can look at, so we can look higher into the storm or lower into the storm, whichever is necessary. And we also have the beautiful loop button, which causes us to show where the storm is moving, and we can also look at individual older frames and try to detect tornadoes that way. You can also go to other radar sites and take a look at what's going on. Since this storm is very close to this radar, we have to wait for the image to download, but when a storm is very close to the radar, sometimes the radar won't see it properly. So you have to go to another radar that is within range. And the ranges of these radars are approximately 124 nautical miles. And you can see the nautical mile reading right there. As you get the mouse farther away from the radar, this one is not quite in range, but it will go that far. You can see right here, it does go that far in Bismarck. You see the same little stuff going on up there. Alright, that was just a little radar tutorial. I have no idea why, but I wanted to do it, so I did. And you can see that there's hail in that storm, and it actually tells you the size. I don't see that as being very accurate. Of course, I'm not in Bismarck right now, so I don't know. And GRLevel 2 also has many features, and you can explore those on your own if you want this program. You can also get all of this online, either at weather.gov, and click the radar tab, and then you can go here, and you can see all the same little stuff, just not quite as pretty. And you can also get the velocity here. You can get loops, everything. And a better site where you actually can zoom around and stuff is called weatherunderground.com. Wonderground. Where you can just put wxug.com. Maps and radar, click radar. And then we get a little map here of the United States. You can click the radar we want, and that's in Bismarck. And you see that nice picture right there. And look at all those types available here. All the same stuff that's available in GRLevel you can get right here. And let's see, we're going to pick up base velocity here. And see, we can take a look at that. Yeah, look. The coloring might be a little different. Any radar you look at, the coloring might be different. You just have to understand the little key over here. The greens and blues are one direction, the yellows and reds are the other direction. And there's also other products here. It's echo tops, base velocity. That's about all. Yeah, everything's available here that's available in GR. See, these echo tops for some reason aren't coming through in GR2. You can also use this nice feature. Click and drag and you can zoom in on certain stuff. Alright, this concludes my tutorial. You can also get radar of any radar site. I'm just going to pick a random time way back in February. And you can do this. It'll take a while to load, especially on our internet connection since it is very, very slow. And you can see the radar image from that day. Not much happened that day, so. And that's about it. Alright, goodbye.